Alrighty gals, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cam from Cam's Crazy Obsessions, and my obsession is makeup. And today I'm going to be going through my GraveYard or my makeup empties. I've got an ammo can here that's kind of overflowing, and I want to throw these products away. I've got a few products away that just need to be decluttered, get rid of my collection. They're expired, so old, and my battery's about to die and I don't have very much storage on my camera right now, so we're just gonna get right into it. The first thing in my GraveYard is this coconut and tea tree organic cleansing wipes. These wipes I didn't really like. They didn't take off my makeup what I was using them for. Like, they were nice, cooling just to take off, but they dried up very quickly. Like, as soon as you take them out the package, they dried really quickly, and I was like, well, that doesn't do me much. Like, I'm the type of person who uses a makeup wipe to wipe down my face before I start my makeup. I have another makeup wipe out while I'm doing my makeup, and they're just super drying and super, like, eh. And next, I've got this Tom's Natural Dry 24-hour wetness protection, and she is gonzo. The next item I would like to talk about is my Drunk Elephant TLC Glycolic Night Serum. And I was very sad when I went through this. I really like this. Now that I'm not using it, my face is starting to break out a little bit. Like, I've got breakouts on my forehead up here and down here. That could just be because I went camping for 4 days. There was no running water. Like, I did my best with wiping my face down. But, I mean, I was in the fire. I was riding dirt bikes. You know, like, there was just dirt, and I need to get my face back to its normal routine, rather, and then I'm leaving for a week, so that's not going to be good either. Okay, so this is, next I have the GraveYard Skin Active Moisture Balm Sheet Mask, and this mask, holy freaking cow, it visibly reduced my pores. As soon as I took my mask off, my skin felt so nice and so cool for like days afterward. Like, and this mask has been like out of stock at Walmart forever, so I haven't been able to repurchase it. And I got one of my friends hooked on it, and she tried it, and she was like, where'd you get this mask? And I was like, well, Walmart. It was like $2.50, and I really do like this mask, so I really would like to find more. I would strongly recommend the GraveYard Moisture Balm Sheet Mask. It's for the super hydrating mask, mattifying, and deeply hydrates, balances skin, and visibly reduces pores, which is so true. It reduced my pores down to nothing. Okay, and this next product is just a straight declutter. I hate this product. This is the Dr. Teal's aluminum-free deodorant with magnesium and eucalyptus. Like, it smells great. Like, I really wanted to like this deodorant. But, like, when you, like, it doesn't want to slide down my hand, and it skips, and it, like, pulls at my skin, and it's, like, uncomfortable to put on. Like, it hurts to put on my deodorant. So that doesn't make any sense to me. This is the L'Oreal True Match Powder in the shade C2. This was from my high school collection. I need to buy another one for a video that I'm gonna film pretty soon. And I just had like this little bit around the edges, and I like broke it up and like tried to repress it. But since I did that, like, it doesn't wanna like pick up out of the pan, if that makes sense. Like, maybe I pushed it too hard. Like, it's hard for me to get on my brush, and it's probably expired by now, so I figured instead of fighting with it to make it work, I can just get rid of it. I've got other powders, like, so there's nothing keeping me attached to this powder, so I figured I'd just get it away. Next, I have this L'Oreal True Match Healthy Luminous Makeup in the shade N12, and you can see I've used down to about like right here. I was moving it around, so maybe you can see it over here a little bit better. I was moving it around, so it did move just a little bit, but this foundation, I had it for a really long time, and I had it before I left for South Carolina, and I was in South Carolina for about 6 months, and I came back and I tried applying this, and it made my face itch and break out, and I was like, what is that? And like, I was constantly itching my face, and I was like, it's my foundation. I'm just gonna get rid of this one and maybe buy a different one or a new one maybe, because this one's just expired. It's itching my face. It's causing horrible things to happen, so I don't need it. This product is just a product that didn't work for me for the shade, if nothing else. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil Crayon in the shade Auburn, and I used this for my sister's eyebrows when she went to a concert, and I just don't know. I don't like the shade of this. There's nothing bad with this pencil, like, at all. It's just not the shade for my eyebrows, and I didn't want to really keep it in my collection. I wanted to talk about it before I got rid of it, but I'm probably just going to gift that to my sister and say, here, have a new brow pencil. I've got a few more things of wipes here. I've got the Sephora exfoliating wipes in the flavor scent green tea. I don't like these wipes at all. They hurt my face. Like, I don't think of myself having sensitive skin at all, but this makes my skin hurt. It turns my skin red. Like, my skin hurts after I use these. Like, these bumps are very violent and like visual, and I just don't like them. At the Sephora VIB sale, I bought 2 of them, and I went through these ones, and then I took a break and used different wipes because I was like, I can't use 2 packs of those in a row. But now that I literally just finished this bag today, now that I finished that one, I should probably grab my exfoliating wipes out. Sorry, Henry was getting into his food and I didn't know what he was doing. So next bag of wipes that I have is the Kala Rosewater Makeup Remover Cleansing Tellets. I did like these. They worked, they did the job done, but they didn't stand out to me in any particular way. Like, next is my favorite face wash. I went through a few of these, but I only kept a trial size in here just because of room purposes. I don't need all 4 of the same bottle in here. But this is the Boscia Detoxifying Black Cleanser, and I originally thought this was only made in this size, but they have the bigger one, so I use the bigger one now, not the small one. It's cheaper just to buy the big one, but that's my favorite face wash ever. I love it. Next, I have a lotion that is the Seductive Amber Exotics Hydrating Body Lotion, and it was nothing spectacular. I used it. It's gone. It was gifted to me, so it wasn't a scent I totally loved. I have another cleanser in here from Murad. This is the Acne Control Clarifying Cleanser. This one smelled kind of bad, and I was like, it didn't do crazy things for my face, and I was like, well, if you're not going to do crazy noticing, I'm not going to put up with the sale, so I'm not going to buy a full version, so I would pass on that one, honestly. I've got this Makeup Forever Instant Brush Cleaner. I would prefer a brush, like a soap bar to clean my brushes, just so I can swirl them in and flip them through my fingers, wash them off, set them off to the side. With this, I have to dip them in there, and then I have to use more, and then I just feel like I use more with liquid brush soaps, in my opinion, so I prefer bars over soap. So now that was the first brush cleanser I had ever bought, and now that I've learned, I will buy bars from now on. I have the C Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream from Drunk Elephant. This is just a trial size version. I used this it took me months to finish this up, is what it seemed like, and I really did like it. Right now I'm using a Neutrogena eye puffer, and I think I want to go to more of a high-end depuffing. I think I want to try the Ulla Hendrickson Banana Bright Eye Cream. Andrea talked about that, so I definitely want to give that a try. The next foundation that I have to talk about did the same thing as the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. This is the CoverGirl Clean Matte in the shade 550, and you can see, like, I've used it down to, like, right here. And I used a lot of this foundation. I was okay with getting rid of it at this point. It made my face itch. It just wasn't working for me anymore, so I did decide I want to declutter it. I want to talk about the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I was very proud when I went through this bad boy. I even took out the stopper and was scraping the sides and everything. There's like nothing left in here. I used this puppy up. I was so happy with that. Next, I have these masks from H2O at Home, and this is their skincare brand. It's like this is more of like, you know when you go to a spa and you get a facial and it's that like mud mask? That's what this is. And I really did enjoy it. It makes my face really, really soft. It's just the cleanup is kind of a little awkward. And one of these packets is 2 uses and they don't have like a convenient way to close it. Like you gotta fold it and put a little paper clip on it, and then it like oozes out and it gets everywhere, and that's not really my cup of tea, so I don't really like that. Next, I have the Ulta Beauty lipstick. It doesn't have a name, I don't think, but this is why I'm decluttering this one. It broke. It's not. I have so many lipsticks. I don't need to keep this one in. I don't need to make this one work. It's just going in the trash. I don't use it anyway, so yep. Next, I have a mini of the Cover FX Translucent Light, and since using this, I did go out and buy the larger version. I loved it so much, so I've got the full-size version of that. Next, I have the Lala Retro Whipped Cream from Drunk Elephant. I did really love this. It made my skin very soft and very hydrated, so I did like that about it. Next, this Believe True Cream Aqua Bomb was the jam. It was so hydrating. It was like, it made my skin feel healthy and luxurious and just happy, so I did like that. This next thing in here, I have the Lemon Proof Restoring Perfecting Spray, and this is what she looks like. She's just a little mini. I did go through a lot of minis this GraveYard, and a conditioning detangling spray and from Living Proof, and I did really enjoy it. It worked really great, and I braid my hair and let it out so it gets kind of tangled, and if I'm in the wind or outside, and I live in Montana, so there's a lot of wind and a lot of stuff like that, so if my hair is down, it's going to be a knotted mess. I just know. It's kind of really hard to wear lip gloss in this state too, so got to keep that in mind. Next, I have this Maybelline Master Fix setting powder, and I have it in the shade Translucent, and here's it was. But next, I have this Cover FX Blurring Primer, and all of that, and I did really like that, and I paired that with the Cover FX setting powder and the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I used this to prime. I think the first day I used this to set my face, not paying attention, and then my face looked like didn't stay very well, and I read the bottle and I was like, oh, probably why it's a primer, not a setting spray. But I don't know, I am not a spray primer kind of gal. I prefer just my cream primer because I feel like you get a little bit more hydration in it. I could be talking out my booty, but just my preference. And then last but not least, I have the Urban Decay Complexion Primer, and this stuff, I really want to buy this stuff in a full version, like the full bottle, because I really did like this stuff. I was really, really bummed when I had finally used it all, but you can't win on everything. And this is the Eco Sponge, like the Morphe one with that straight edge. It felt like I was hitting myself in the face, and I just didn't like it. So I would say avoid that. The last handful of things I have is the No Pore Blem Priming Water, which I do have a full-size version of this. It is in my BoxyCharm, so I was kind of glad to get rid of that. And I have the Believe Moisturizing Eye Balm too, so I used these two together, and then I have these Jelly Cleanser from Drunk Elephant. I do like a lot of Drunk Elephant's items, don't get me wrong, but this one's not one of them. This one I got into a set. I normally buy my Drunk Elephant things in sets, so it's cheaper, you know, and they last quite some time, so that was all of the products that I am decluttering, which was those 2 foundations and that powder foundation, so that I decluttered 3 foundations. I'm rehoming a brow pencil, and then the rest I've gone through. The most of it was skincare, some of it was broken. So if you like my content, please give it a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe bell and the subscribe button and the bell down below. I should be posting every Monday, Wednesday, and every other Friday, and I'll see you later.